We're now going to explain the most important use of MIDAS Meter, and that is its role in supporting SCOR's unique intelligent valve management programs. The management of your valve populations over the life cycle of your process plant is critical in ensuring safety as well as maximum availability, uptime, efficiency and sustainability. Delivering these outcomes has previously been attempted by using computerized maintenance management systems, populated with manufacturers' recommended service intervals and actions. The objective here being to manage risk and reliability through calendar-based maintenance. This is, however, highly inefficient and actually, according to reliability studies carried out by Nolan and Heap, it's also largely ineffective. MIDAS Meter, when implemented alongside other SCOR Group services, offers an alternative, faster and lower cost approach to valve population management that consistently delivers more process availability and productive uptime. We refer to this approach as intelligent valve management. In situ condition monitoring of valves throughout their life cycle allows operators' maintenance activities to be guided by measured performance data. This usually results in longer operating cycles and extended mean time between major turnarounds, which delivers lower maintenance costs and improved operating profits. We can now return to our smartphone and show you how survey results can be reported quickly and easily. From the main navigation screen, we can click on Reports. This will open up a screen where a menu of available reports are listed. All survey reports are immediately available to either view on screen or save to memory for export. We'll start by choosing our installation type, in this case, demonstration panel. Then we'll choose individual survey. You can see all previous surveys are listed here. We know our survey is at the bottom of the screen. So I'm just going to click on TV003 here and view the PDF. So the PDF opens up in Adobe format, which we'll select at the bottom here. A little bit easier if you turn the smartphone on its side. You can see all of the valve details, all of the process details, including our leakage. If I just zoom in here, you can see our calculated leakage of 16.8 litres versus 5 litres allowable, and so that's what drives our red traffic light on this report. So you're seeing this immediate report while you're still standing next to the valve. There's no post-processing of data, there's no post-calculations to be carried out. Everything is immediately viewable on the handset. If I come back one step there, I can now choose a different type of survey. In this case, we'll go for individual tag. So what I'm looking for here again is TV003. Here is the last survey that was carried out. You can see it's looking between the 8th of May and the 8th of August 23. So if I scroll up and just view the PDF here, you'll see this report is slightly different. This report, if we had a number of valve body readings, they would all be shown separately. Again, I'll just throw that on its side. So we have general valve details at the top. This is showing you every single survey that's ever been carried out on that valve. So as well as the survey we've carried out at today's time and date, with our leak rate at the end of the column, 16.8 litres per minute. You can see the last time it was surveyed, it only had 7.27 litres per minute. So we can see that valve performance is deteriorating over time. So we'll cover trending in the next part of the video. We'll leave that for just now. If I come back to my report type screen, I can now select the next one on the list, which is our installation summary. So within installation summary, again keeping the same date range, What this is going to show is all the surveys that have been carried out on all of the valves on this demonstration panel on a single report. And that's really useful if you're doing a pre-shutdown planning campaign, for example, where you're surveying a large population of valves and you just want to see the list of all the valves on a single sheet of paper, and then zoom in to have a look at the traffic lights indicating to you exactly what needs maintenance and what needs to be left alone. It's a great way of prioritising maintenance activities at your planned turnaround. Next report type is installation valve setup. This is effectively just going to show you all of the valves that are stored in the smartphone under that installation name. So what you're going to see in this report is a description of each of these 5 valves, because we only have 5 valves in the system. There are some others which are not on this demonstration panel listed below, but there's our 5 valves from the demonstration panel with all the valve details that are appropriate to do the calculation, including our green and amber and red traffic light thresholds and what our allowable leak rates are in the end column. There is one other report type that we're going to cover in a later part of the video, and that is risk-based inspection. The final button on the screen is the risk-based inspection, or RBI button. This enhancement was introduced following our customers' requests for us to help guide them on survey scheduling. Their key questions being asked were: which valves do we survey, when do we survey them, and how often should we survey them to appropriately manage risk? Risk management always comes back to understanding the probability and consequences of a valve failing, in this case leaking, in service. The criticality of each valve in the process can therefore be specified in a consistent fashion. We have simplified this to make it easy for operators to identify and manage risk appropriately. In summary, valves with the highest risk profile should be surveyed most frequently, whilst those with the lowest risk profile can be surveyed less frequently. Each valve in your population should be assessed for probability of failure, i.e., is it more or less likely to leak in service, and consequences of failure. If it does leak, what will happen? This information is added to the main valve details page for every valve. The software then takes reference from a pre-populated lookup table and sets the schedule of survey dates accordingly. As mentioned previously, there's an RBI report which shows each valve with its last survey result and when its next survey is due. It's also possible to filter the report to show overdue valves, or for forward planning purposes, valves which are coming up for survey requirement. Using MIDAS Meter in any LDAR program only helps to reduce losses, emissions, or increase profits if you then proceed to complete the necessary maintenance, repair, or replacement of the leaking valve. This is where working with a multidisciplinary organisation such as Score Group can really add maximum value. Our survey technicians are capable and competent at quickly and effectively finding, quantifying and fixing all your leaking valves. One important point to note here is that the total expected carbon footprint of a valve repair is typically 70 to 95% of the total carbon footprint associated with replacement with a new valve. And our carbon calculator can help guide our customers in that decision-making process. Identifying trends and recurring leaks in MIDAS Meter software flags up opportunities for valve design review and enhancement. Again, Score's engineering support teams are always on hand to support your valve design and performance enhancement requirements. These last 2 points close the continuous improvement cycle of our intelligent valve management services and deliver best possible valve reliability, driving enhanced business performance across all measures. If you would like to see some real-life case studies where we've used MIDAS Meter to deliver measurable value to our customers, please follow these on-screen links.